Let's talk about confidence. It's a superpower. When you're confident, you're filled with motivation, self-belief, and a desire to achieve whatever is on your plate. Without it, you can feel self-conscious, aimless, and potentially even depressed. So today, let me share with you 3 things that can instantly boost your confidence and your business as a result. Let's get into it. The first thing you can do to really start building your confidence is to wake up earlier. Now, if you're not a morning person, don't click off yet, okay? Because waking up early has been such a huge blessing for me over the years. I used to sleep at around, let's say, midnight to 1 a.m. and get up at around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But nowadays, I find myself waking up at around 7:30 to 8 a.m. and going to sleep around 10:30 to 11 p.m. Now, this is not a huge change, but it does sort of signal to your body that you're getting up a little bit earlier than everyone else. And whether or not that's actually true, it gives you just that inner sort of self-belief and confidence and motivation, knowing that you're a little bit earlier than other people. And so you have just that little bit more time to be more productive before anyone else. You've probably heard about those people who wake up at like 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. They do their workouts, they do all their work during that morning period, but I'm not saying you have to get up at that time. As long as you're waking up, let's say half an hour to an hour before your usual waking time, that can already give you so much extra freedom mentally to know that, oh, I actually have an extra half hour or hour to do whatever I need to do, my morning routine. And it just allows me to have more productivity in those early morning hours before the day actually gets started. So waking up a little bit earlier can be an absolute game changer when it comes to building your confidence. The second thing I would recommend is to actually start working out earlier as well. So even if you work out now, which is a fantastic thing, maybe you're working out in the evening. And maybe that rhythm works for you because maybe your job ends at, let's say, 5 p.m. So from, let's say, 6 to 8 p.m., you have time for your workout. But what happens if you have the days where, work goes on a little bit longer, or you have social obligations in the evening where, you might not have the time to work out anymore. And then you end up feeling guilty because you go to bed thinking, oh, I didn't actually get a chance to work out. Oh, I just feel like a fat lump right now. Like, I feel like everything's going downhill. Well, the way I solve this problem is by working out in the morning. So usually within half an hour of getting up, I try to do my workout as early as possible. So let's say I get up at 7:30, I try to do my workout from 8 to 9. That's a pretty typical schedule for me when it comes to working out. The reason why working out early is so useful is not only because you're getting your workout done earlier, so you don't have to worry about it later in the day, but when you work out, you're getting your endorphins going, you have that dopamine flowing because you know that you're doing something productive and healthy for your own body, right? And it might feel difficult and a chore during the first 5 to 10 minutes while you're getting your body warmed up. But as you get into the routine, you start feeling your body working in unison. It all starts to come together. It's such a euphoric feeling. And during the actual workout itself, it can be an incredible experience. And so I just find that when I work out early, it sets a beautiful tone for the rest of my day. Because when I don't work out, I end up feeling lethargic, sort of tired, and it just never ends up being a super productive day. But when I do work out in the mornings, I find that I can get a lot more work done. I can come up with a lot more ideas, be a lot more creative, and just overall, things just feel better in general. So I think workout is underrated. Like morning workouts, for me now, are an absolute must because I know how it's going to affect the rest of my day in such a positive way. So I would highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it out yet, try working out in the morning around 15-20 minutes after you wake up. And by the time you're done, it might be already like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., but you still have the whole day ahead of you to get whatever you need done. So that in itself will help you build so much more confidence as well. Third and finally is to actually get your work done as early as possible as well. So again, if you're a creator, you have your own business, you probably have lots of tasks on your plate that you think you have to do. Well, that might be the case, but what if you actually got your work done earlier than later, right? And that's, again, that kind of ties into the first point of waking up early. You have extra time to now spend on working out, but also accomplishing your goals for the day earlier than later. And I just find that when I get things done earlier, it gives me that mental freedom to know that I have the rest of the day free, that I don't have to work overtime, or if I have social obligations in the evening, or I want to spend time with friends and family, I don't have to be working into those hours, feeling the pressure. Oh, I have to get this done. I'm not done yet. That is eliminated when you get everything done as soon as possible. And just to give you a little bit of a bonus tip, what I like to do at the end of each day is to write down the 2 to 3 things that I have to get done the very next day. So maybe one of those things is to record a new video for the week afterwards for my content. Maybe the second thing is to respond to these few emails that I haven't gone to today, right? For example, so those could be 2 things that you have to do the next day. If you already have them written down and you know that you have to do those things, then it would make sense that when you wake up earlier the next day, you get your workout in. Now you can get those priority tasks done first before you move on to anything else that your business might require, right? So it's these systems in place that will give you that confidence because you know that you are being disciplined by yourself and you are setting your own deadlines, your own goals. And when you can meet your own deadlines and your own goals, that is just the beginning of a fantastic journey. Like you'll feel so much more confident knowing that you can trust yourself and other people can trust in you as well. And your whole business and life will thank you because of that. So those are 3 very simple but very practical ways that you can start creating more confidence in yourself as a person, as a creator, and as a business owner. But let's say you're at the start of your business journey and maybe you've built something that you don't really care about, or maybe you're working in a 9 to 5 that you just can't stand or you're so tired of. Well, I created a 5-day challenge, which I call the Life-Giving Business Challenge, and I want to invite you to it. So it's coming up in a few weeks. Basically, it takes you through how to actually create a business built on your passion, something you actually care about and that can actually last for decades to come. And not only this, I'll show you how to actually attract the ideal clients to your business. So you're not going out on sales calls or putting yourself in awkward situations where you have to convince people to buy what you have to sell. This is a very strong method of building a business that actually can thrive, built upon something you love, and will attract the right people to your business, all while earning back your time. So if you want to workshop this together and get live coaching from me, this is the best way to do so. I want to invite you to this 5-day challenge, and you can sign up down below in the description. I hope to see you there. It's going to change your life. I truly promise you that. And I hope to see you there. In any case, I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you very soon and have a great one. See ya.